Hello, everybody.
Hello, all you people. Yes, we
Earthlings.
are back.
We are back for the second time this year.
Third time.
2.5.
We are back. You are back with Mike on a Platter. And tonight, we are going to talk about what, George?
Survive. I don't know what we're talking about, Eric. I don't know anymore. How to survive a plandemic.
What does that mean, anyways? What does that mean, Jorge?
Well, it means this pandemic that we're in, or that we were in, was planned. Or
kind of coming out of the tail end of, or maybe we'll see if they release another
variant.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Variant number 36. Maybe. Maybe not. But anyway.
That's a heavy term, plandemic, you know. What freaks me out about it is to think that there is such a evil layer of management in the upper levels that they would take advantage of a situation like this. And again, I'm not saying there's not something going on out there, but to take advantage of the situation and start doing all this other shit while it's going on, it's so abusive.
It's called the deep state.
The deep state.
They control everything. They are the elite. They're the ones that watch you while you sleep, while you poop. They know how you wipe your ass.
Looking at stuff on my phone I shouldn't be looking at.
That's right. They know what porn you watch. They know whose page you like, what pages you lurk.
And
they know what you like to buy on Amazon.
If we're good contributors, will they send us a freebie in the mail later and say, you've been such a good patron of Pornhub that we're going to send you this free token of our appreciation?
No, it's more like, hey, I've noticed that you're not watching enough. Here's more stuff for you to watch.
Yes, let's make sure that he watches more.
Exactly. We're creating this world for you, just for you, so for your enjoyment, for your pleasure, for maximum pleasure.
So on the superficial level, to survive, we drink stuff like this, you know. We'll drink our beers and drinks and smoke more of our bud, or we'll look at more porn,
bud.
Or, you know, do more.
How many times do you masturbate a day, Eric? That's the real question.
Usually once a day now. Instead of 20 times a day when I was younger.
Those are rookie numbers, bitch.
Well, you know, you get a little older and, you know, one good one's all you need. Maybe a second. If
you're about halfway
if
and
you're
it
feeling
goes limp.
spry and spunky.
Maybe if I stick my thumb up my ass while I do it.
Right. Isn't that like one of the number one survival things to make yourself feel good is to like rub one out? I mean, what better way to make yourself feel good in the moment, how you want it, than to just take care of yourself, right?
Maybe that's what the guy, have you seen that movie? I think it's called 127 Hours. The one with James Franco where he plays that hiker guy and he gets stuck in
I don't
Utah?
think so.
No?
I don't think so.
Well, he gets his arm stuck.
Oh,
and he has
that
to
one.
cut it
Yes,
off.
I did see that. The one he tells the story. I didn't see the movie, but I watched the documentary where he talks about it and tells about his whole experience and his thinking and his decision making process. You know, and suddenly I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so here we are trying to survive this plandemic and talk about fucking having to deal with something makes this seem like chump change.
I know. And let's think about that for a second. If you,
Okay,
you, the spear fisherman that you are, handsome spear fisherman, if you were in a similar situation out in the water and you had to do that, would you do it?
it's what choice do you have? You either do it or you die. I mean, there's been times where I've been down and I'm like, I'm about ready to drop my weight belt because I see like I'm starting to get tunnel vision and, you know, the little sparks flying because I'm running out of oxygen and
Like the little lights?
yeah. So, you know, it's, or I've been, you know, had my hand stuck in a cave with a little flashlight. I was like trying to pull it out and I was already out of breath and I'm trying to pull and I got up to the top and I was just like, woo, almost blacking out. It was gnarly. Yeah. So it's, I felt like if I could have cut off my hand right there, I would have.
Wow. See, and that guy, he made the right decision because he could have died there and he didn't. He had things to live for. But he would have,
Such words.
he would have probably gotten out of there if he had just masturbated. Because masturbation
Well, he only had
causes
one
you
hand
to
available.
lose weight,
Oh my god.
It becomes
what?
skinny.
What does that have to do with it?
Ejaculation causes your body to thin out, so he would have gotten to a point where he can just pull his arm out without having to cut it off.
Oh my goodness, you're silly.
It's statistically proven, Eric. Look it up.
see.
I found it on Google. Google Images. Actually, I found it on Bing. I use Bing.
Yeah, okay.
I get all my info from Bing
You
or
know what?
Ask Jeeves.
I'll tell you what though. Surviving a pandemic is not easy. I don't think it's been easy on anybody. It certainly hasn't been easy on me, and I know a lot of you guys know exactly what we're talking about. Okay? You know exactly what we're talking about. It's this feeling of like, for those people that have taken the time to more deeply research all the shit that's really going on out there, it's kind of depressing to think that this is the world that we're going to leave behind for our kids and our kids' kids. That they're going to have to grow up in this world. And what were you telling me earlier about your generation and how you guys feel?
I feel like a lot of people in my generation either are depressed or pretend to be depressed because they know, what the world has become, where the world is going. They I guess you could call them the woke culture. And woke is kind of, I don't know. I don't like to use that word, but I guess you could say people are just more aware. Because people know what's going on, but the sad part is
I've seen some crazy woke culture where these people are just like total like standing on their soapbox all the time. It's like shut the fuck
and that's
up.
just a little extreme because that'll get you nowhere. But what's the sad part is like, I guess what makes what's such a down on everybody. It's like this shit's happening right in front of you, right? It's happening in front of your eyes. You see it, you read stuff and whatever, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's out of your control. You just have to ride it out. And you're left, pretty much alone, thinking, what's my next move? Gas prices are going up. Big Pharma's making billions of dollars because they keep pulling out these variants all over the world, scaring people and making people spend more money. And then a lot of people, when they go get tested, you have to pay for it because your insurance doesn't cover for the tests, those rapid tests that you love so much. And you don't want to, it's just chaos.
Yeah, and now they got some
chaos.
$700 pill. Is that out yet?
I don't know. But you know what I think? I think maybe, the elite and the rich people, they probably didn't have to take the vaccine. You know what they did? They probably just took a lot of good vitamins. How many times do you take CoQ10? How many times do you take your vitamin B, your vitamin D, your vitamin A? Do you take your once a day, Eric? Do you do that? Your one a day?
My vitamin anal.
Exactly.
It's funny stuff. Hey, look. Hey, let me pull this chat up. I think Tim was trying to say something to us.
Yay for our only fan. That guy rocks.
God, yeah. Hey, Tim, if you're out there, go ahead and give us a shout. We'll take whatever you got to bring. But no, but you know what?
Yeah, Tim. Please, Tim, help us feel important.
Yes, yeah.
Help us feel like we have a following
here.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on the internet and search on Ask Jeeves how to become famous on YouTube.
Oh, look.
How to make money on YouTube.
Here's one. Hey.
Is that right. Tim's cousin?
Let me give some up. Hey, what up?
Look at, did you start the suck dish up there?
Oh shit, I did, didn't I?
What are you doing, you son of a bitch?
I know.
Hey, Jeeves.
Guess what?
What?
I don't know. You tell me.
So, what makes it a plandemic, Eric?
You know what? To me, it's opportunism. Okay, so there's already a gnarly thing going on out there, and It's like when politicians and representatives draft legislation, okay? And what they do is they try to put as much shit in just before you vote on the bill. It's called pork barrel spending. They try to shoehorn in as much shit in as they can before the bill gets to actually the day of the voting, so that none of the lawmakers have a time to read those final revisions and really catch all the stuff. And then next thing you know, these guys have written themselves like checks for $500,000 out of this other fund, and nobody caught it because the bill is like 150 pages fucking long, and who's gonna read it the day before, right?
Yes.
Fucker. And that's what's going on right now. You know, you got this Plandemic going on. Okay, so what they're doing is they're like, okay, so we got this gnarly virus. Maybe they released it, whatever. There's all kinds of shit out there saying what they did and did not do. But nonetheless, it's out there. And it's like, hey, well, while this is going on, let's take advantage of this opportunity to test out a bunch of shit. Let's do some placebos. Let's put some hyper stuff in there. Let's put these elements and these organisms and all this, and we're gonna try all of it and just see,
And just steal their money.
We're on a huge global experiment.
Let's create fake shortages. Let's create fake shortages. Let's make people believe that things are scarce so we can raise the prices.
Well, the reason why things are scarce is because it was the perfect storm. You had, close downs in China. You had close downs here. You had people not working and people buying more stuff from Amazon because they were home not working. Dude, it was the fucking perfect storm.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that?
I blame Jesus.
Jesus?
It's his fault, goddammit.
What does Jeebus have to do with it, homie?
Satan saves. No. What are you doing there, Eric?
I ain't doing shit. Why you got to get on me, dude?
You better not be working.
No, actually, I think we're gonna get a phone call.
Oh, really? What time is this caller gonna? Oh, would it happen to be the one person that's commenting on our? is that the person?
Hang
that's
on,
calling?
I'm gonna say text and see if my key command picks up something else.
Is it the Tiger King?
Hey, look, it went to a psych dude. That's rad. Dude, that's so rad.
That is rad. I like that.
Okay, so just so you guys know, I have all these key commands set up on my keyboard, okay? So
yeah, and keep it to the main view sometimes because you like going to your personal view, but look at this setup right here. This is what you want to show people, right?
All right. So anyways, as I was saying, when I'm typing in the text thing, and I think Homeboy here is going to have to help me out. When I start typing in the text thing, some of those keys are coded into some of the scenes that we have, so it's just making me realize I'm going to have to go back, and maybe what I'll do is I'm just going to put them all up along the 1 through 10. See, I got this, I'll show you guys. Hold on.
Show them, Eric.
See, I got all these little symbols and shit for all these little scenes.
What's the pride flag for?
The pride flag is for you, babe. Hang on. I think we got a caller here. Let's see what the hell's going on.
Who's Timothy Kaibel?
Hello?
Man, you guys are killing it tonight. I'm loving it.
You don't have him on speaker, Eric.
Do I need to do speaker?
I think you got it. I don't know.
The other side, Eric.
Where does it come out
Right
of?
here.
Oh, it comes out of
bottom.
here.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you there, buddy?
Why didn't you ask Jeeves that question first? They would have told you to put it on speaker or something.
Who's G's?
Jeeves.
I don't know. So, hey, about some of you guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to disagree. There is no way the elites are taking their vitamins. Have you seen Mitch McConnell? There's no way that guy doesn't just
How is he still alive? What happened?
Hello? Okay.
Did he forget to take his vitamins?
Thanks for that. Yeah, looks like our caller forgot to take his fucking vitamins. Hey, dude, get your
just
shit
dropped
together
dead.
before you call, okay?
Oh, look at that. He's
Oh,
calling
shit,
back.
he's calling back.
Timothy Kaibel.
Fuck off. Okay, all right, let's see what the hell. All right, let me try this again.
What do you want now, Timothy?
Yes.
You damn technical difficulty having motherfucker.
Fuck off! That wasn't me, bitch. That was you.
Eric pushed the button. I saw you.
Bullshit.
You hit the button with your thumb, you
Nope.
idiot.
Nope. Anyways,
Dude,
continue.
It's never me. It's always you, partner.
Dude, you were doing rad.
Anyways,
Go ahead.
you guys
Be
are
you.
killing it
Do
tonight.
you. What are we killing? Are we on point?
Are you calling us to just tell us that you commented on our live chat?
That was not me. That's not. I'm not gonna fake an identity to make you guys feel good. Sorry. So
I don't know what he's saying, but it sure makes a lot of sense.
About the elite being these healthy people that are eating vitamin B. Have you seen Mitch McConnell? That guy eats nothing but bugs.
You want to pull up Mitch
You couldn't
McConnell on
convince
that?
me of anything else. And I think Joe Biden must drink children's blood. I don't know how much vitamins are in that, but maybe.
True, I hear what you're saying
might have
about
a
Mitch
point there.
McConnell, but how's that guy still alive? He must be taking his vitamins.
I don't know. How long do turtles live? I
Shoot,
think
man.
turtles live a long time, so he's got a few more years in him. I think they lived to like 135, based on the facts that I've learned in the movie Finding Nemo.
I like that.
Okay. All right. I'll roll with it.
What about the comedy
My-
Alf?
Could you guys not hear me again?
No, we can hear you.
We can hear you just fine. I'm just trying to make sense of what you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying that Mitch McConnell is a turtle. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying I learned how long turtles live based on watching Finding Nemo, because the father, who was a turtle, lived 135. Well, he was 135, so they live over 135 years. That's what I'm saying, Eric. She's following.
yeah. I just.
Do you know who Lori Lightfoot is? The mayor of Chicago?
No, I do not know, but she has a porno name, and I like it.
Hey.
Look her up and tell me if you think she's taking her vitamins.
All right. Okay. Hey. Listen. We gotta go, dude. Thanks for calling in, man.
All right, brother.
All right.
That was a great call-in.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change all my keyboard commands so we can communicate. Okay. I see Oz Omnipotent has been texting us, and unfortunately, dude, I'm gonna get my shit together, and then we'll have a
Who is
chat
that
away.
person?
He said, I watched Vincent James stuff, got to work OT, so I figured I'd stop by and listen. So I said, thanks. Right on, brother. Thanks for checking us out.
Thank you, but just click away.
Ooh.
There's nothing to see here.
Yeah, nothing to
You're
see
not
here,
going to
but-
like it.
Yeah.
You're not going to like anything we say.
Yeah, no, we're just going to bore you with a bunch of garbage. So
We veer off course all the time.
yeah, that's okay, though, man. That's what we do here,
And,
you know?
and we don't know what we're talking about. We state facts.
Erroneous facts and partial truths.
hmm We just like to shoot the shit, talk about
we
masturbating.
we like to talk about how we're all traumatized right now. Are you traumatized? I'm fucking traumatized as fuck from all this shit that's been going on.
I'm not.
dude.
I'm just more like, all right, well, what's going to happen next? Bring it on, bitch. Gas prices are up, right? Rent is up. The rent is too damn high. Everything.
Nah,
Everything is too high right
it's
now.
forcing
What am I supposed to
move
do?
into shitty neighborhoods, you know? Like, if you really want to live like a king, you're going to live in the hood.
I
right?
guess. Yeah, I guess.
Right? I mean, you can spend half the price for your rent, but you got to drive a long way to work. You know, the coast, at least in California, everybody's getting pushed out. And if you look at all the major cities, everybody's getting pushed out of the nice areas and into the hoods. You know, I lived in the hood for a little bit. Not that I'm a hooder, but I know it's tough. It's a tough
hooder.
living there, dude.
It is a little tough, especially when you're as pale as you are.
Oh yeah,
pale man.
dude. I never knew what it was like to be like fully.
Didn't you say that one time, like
Discriminated
the first day
against.
that, or
I was
yeah,
like,
like the first time you moved there, the morning that you stepped out of your apartment, some black dude was like, "Oh shit, a ghost."
No, he was listening to some music. He was like blasting some music out front, and he had his barbecue out on the sidewalk. And there was a part of the song that was coming up where it was like, it's all, yeah, motherfucker, yeah. And he's looking at me and pointing, yeah, motherfucker, yeah. And I was like,
You should have just joined in and been like, "What y'all barbecuing, motherfucker?
I wasn't ready for that, dude. I wasn't ready for that.
Pull
whole
out the
experience.
pork and beans."
Oh, come on.
And he would have been like, "Oh shit, my brother."
No, you know what, man? I'm with Guy, dude. I think I'm starting to want to travel down a more spiritual path and not get caught up in all this material terrestrial shit that's going on that is just fucking absolute purgatory, just like it says in the Bible, dude.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially when you're on your phone and you're surrounded by all these screens. And, have you noticed that, like, the more that you spend, looking at your screen, the more addicting it becomes? And then suddenly you notice that Facebook knows what you want to buy, what you're thinking, what videos you want to watch,
Oh
what
yeah,
porn
dude.
you want to see.
Anything you click through or anything you talk about, it's all getting picked up. I mean,
There's an algorithm out there that's creating a world just for you. That's why Facebook is creating Meta.
dude, and you know what's so fucking crazy about that is Guy, okay? Guy Huseman, who comes in here a lot, you guys. Guy was telling me, he's like, dude, I get all these recommendations for all this extreme conspiracy shit that they don't want us talking about. It's like they're creating the fucking world. They're creating the whole fucking construct.
Yeah.
And they don't even realize that they're doing it, or they do. They're just
do.
like, they don't care. It's all about money. It's just don't stop the flow of money. Don't stop the flow of resources and everything else towards us. We'll let you have whatever you want. It's just don't stop us making money.
That sounds about right. That sounds like what they've been doing for a very, very, very long time.
Oh yes, the days of kings and queens never changed. It's just the face of it changed. It's not families anymore. It's not dynasties anymore. It's those that come from old money and wealth.
What do you think about the Meta thing, the Facebook thing, virtual reality stuff? You don't care because you'll be dead by then, and it's your kid's problem.
Yeah, it'll be your problem, dude.
Really? Not really.
Yeah, you're
I feel like my generation and the older generation, they're not gonna fall for that shit. Maybe some will, but most of them no, because we didn't grow up with that, right? It's like a lot of these kids that are growing up right now.
Yeah, they're the ones that don't.
They're
know
the
any
ones that
different.
don't know any better,
yeah.
because they're the ones that grew up through this pandemic, and they were on their phones 24/7 because they had nothing better to do, and their moms and their dads that watch the fucking news all damn day, becoming afraid of every little thing and disinfecting door handles inside the damn house when it's just the same people inside that damn house. It's just crazy. It's bananas, right? So those kids that are on their screens, on their iPads throughout this entire thing,
I'll have we only do that once a week in our house, and my daughter does it.
are becoming, like, you could say, zombies, right? So when they hear that, or when they think, oh, you know what, I can upload myself or create this avatar and live in this virtual world where I can be anything that I want to be, think how I want, and not be governed by anybody, and start my own community, dude, they're plugged in. That's it. They're gonna want more. They if they don't want you in, you can't get in. If they don't want certain people in, they don't have to be in either. They control their world. Now imagine how crazy it would be if like this technology continues to advance, and then they can order shit through there. They can order stuff so they never have to even unplug. They can visit an Amazon store and buy stuff. They can go out and watch the movies and just start it up, right? It's kind of like a Black Mirror episode. And the crazy thing is that he actually showed a Black Mirror episode, which is even crazier. But, dude, like, there are a lot of episodes on Black Mirror where these people, they put this little thing in their temple, and they just project their consciousness into this virtual world, and they live it, and they can be stuck there forever. They could literally never unplug. That's it. It's gonna happen. Now, I wouldn't do it because I enjoy going out. I enjoy going to bars. I enjoy talking to people, right? Physical touch, and me, you, right? But this next generation, you'll see.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, what do you see when you go to the restaurant and you see these young mothers, or even the older mothers, right? When they want to shut up their kid or they're with their kids, what do they give them?
Yeah, they give them a device.
Their damn device. I mean, what did they give me when I was a kid? They told me to shut up or I get spanked, and they give me fucking, those little coloring things that they give you at the restaurant. Crayons and piece of paper. They tell you to take something.
We did that with our kids all growing up when they're at restaurants, we wouldn't have technology out because we wanted them to be able to deal with the real world. But yeah, it's true. I hear what you're saying. I see that everywhere. It's just
Imagine, think about this scenario. Imagine, like, in the future, these kids, when they're in school, if theoretically speaking, if they still go to school physically, right? They get into an altercation with somebody verbally or physically, and they get hurt, and they run home crying, right? And they're like, "Oh my God, I hate this fucking people. I hate going to school," and they plug in to escape. Oh my God, it's their safe space, and that's where they're gonna go forever. They're gonna lock themselves in their room and be like, "Shut up, Dad! I'm gonna throw up on you. I hate you." And then they just plug in. They keep it connected to the outlet, so it's continuously charging.
what's kind of scary is you're describing my daughter a little bit right now, dude.
Because that's the only kid that I know that's about that age.
Well, you know what?
But you control them very well because you do set time limits, and
Oh,
they are very
absolutely.
active, and they are out, and I know they have best friends.
Yeah, we do all kinds of shit with them. But and that's it. Surviving the pandemic is really about unplugging from all of it too. I mean, dude, we get so fucking plugged into it. You just got to turn all that noise off. Just turn it off.
Yeah, and that's what makes it a pandemic. Right? Whether it was planned for many years, which, there's a lot of conspiracy shit that says that
there's
it
a lot of
was.
information out there saying it was.
And it just makes it makes sense because now that you have all these people, right, scared, you have a bunch of people that are still scared, getting their boosters and shit. And, you look outside and there's still the same amount of traffic that there was in 2019. And you're thinking, oh, that's weird, right? And then you're suddenly spending hundreds of dollars like a month on just shit on Amazon because you have nothing better to do. So now you're like addicted to that, right? And then you have your kids that are addicted, even more addicted to their screens, their phones, right? Younger kids. I've seen kids that are 8 years old that have their own phone, like an iPhone or an Android.
Yeah,
And it's
try
like
to curb it to like preteen. Like 12 is like a good cutoff.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen because those people influence other people, and it's like, oh, you want to shut your kid up? Just give him a device, whatever. He'll stop. He loves watching Coco Melon.
Coco what?
And the kid's fucking 10, and he's watching Coco Melon.
Coco Melon, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
it's
that,
a kid
dude?
show.
Oh my god,
It's a kid show. And
Okay.
you know what's crazy?
I'm out of touch. Thank God, my kids
Yeah,
don't
no.
watch that shit anymore.
Dude, there are so many shows, so many kid shows out there right now. So many shows, and a lot of them are good. But a lot of them I watch, and I'm like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. But these kids are addicted to them, dude. Like, they blow up, and then it becomes products. And then these products get sold at Walmart and all these places, and these companies are just making bank.
You know what? I would say the same thing about TikTok, dude. TikTok. Now, I realize it's a great platform for us to maybe get into, but it seems like it's just garbage on there. I mean, is there any content that's meaningful, or is it just quick laugh, reward the pleasure center in your brain? Quick laugh, reward the pleasure center in your brain. You know what I mean? It's just over and over again.
Yeah, it really is like that. I mean, because a lot of the videos aren't even a minute long. It's like almost like Vine. When Vine is a platform similar to TikTok, when it first came out, it blew up. And a lot of people got famous from it, but it was only like a 5, 10 second, 30-second thing. And that was the limit, right? So
Like the dude on a skateboard, the gangster on a bike or a skateboard that had the
Oh,
cranberry
Dogface?
juice. Dogface, is that who it was?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, dude, remember that guy, JJ Icefish?
oh,
He blew
Man, that
up
was a
with
long time ago.
Stupid fucking video, dude. It was so dumb.
that was a long time ago.
It was. But yeah, no, I don't know, dude. There's just so much garbage out there. It's just, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of funny. Huh, yeah, that's kind of funny. Is that what you spend 2 hours doing? Just going from one stupid funny thing to the next? It just seems like such a,
Yeah.
there's no sustenance to it.
There are some good things or funny things on TikTok, but they're hard to find. And a lot of the shit is repetitive, and it's just, like Kybal said, it's there's nothing behind it. It's just stupid humor.
Well,
No
would you,
talent.
Would you say that this pandemic has enhanced that TikTok generation and that
Well, yeah, because
get lost in your technology generation?
Well, yeah, because it's cool to watch these quick videos, right? And with everybody's attention span being so short nowadays, it's like you don't need to sit there and watch a YouTube video for half an hour or an hour. I mean, people still do, A lot of people, because there's my generation and your generation that are still, that can sit through that shit. But TikTok and all those other platforms are so popular because, like Snapchat. Snapchat was popular because it was quick.
Right. You could get through
Yeah.
tons of content quickly and quickly peruse what you do want to
Mm-hmm.
take in or take out. So at least, some people are filtering some things. They're saying, oh, I like this or I like that, so I'll actually watch it, but they don't necessarily absorb everything.
Yeah.
Just a lot of bubblegum, of bubblegum flavored bubblegum.
Think about how it was back then when you just had TV and you wanted to watch a skit or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be like a 5 or 10 minute skit and you had to wait for it because it went on at 8. And that was the only time you could watch it, like once a day or once a week. Now it's like you have 1 minute skits or 30-second skits or even 10-second skits, back to back. And it's never ending. So you get this this anxiety, like, oh, I want to laugh more. I want to feel, full. But you don't. Because you're just constantly fucking pushing the button. Anyway, it's just a big plan.
Well, you know what? All I can say is I don't know if this whole COVID thing's gonna blow over or how it's gonna blow over. If it's eventually gonna level out and they're gonna have their data and then they say, okay, we're done. Now we know how to,
No, okay, we're rich.
Yeah, that too. I mean, there's the obvious part, but
Rich AF.
rich AF. That's right.
They will, and they'll do it when they come out with some statistics that say, X amount of people, this percentage, are now, fully vaccinated, plus kids, and they had their boosters. I think it's good to just kind of say we're good, right? And then they're going to slowly ease people back into real life, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, bitch, I wasn't living your life anyway, right? But there's a lot of people that are going to feel free, and they're going to start touching you again and hugging you and shaking your hand like this, not going like,
where's my hand sanitizer?
Yeah,
where's my
not like
hand?
this.
Yeah,
or when you
no.
see, or when
Yo,
you see
man,
people
what's
go like
up?
this.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up, dude? What's up, dude?
Oh, we're being
Yo,
safe.
man, yeah, what's up? Dude, we
Fucking
just caused that
idiot.
explosion back there. It was pretty rad.
Oh, we did. Let's do it again.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
man.
Ready?
All right. 1,
Two.
2, 3.
Oh,
God damn
you
it.
suck, dude. Okay, one more time. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, that was
There
pretty
you
cool.
go. That was pretty darn
Wow,
close.
entertainment.
Yeah, see, we are here to buffoonery and entertain you. That's right, correct. Well, Poppy, I gotta say, this was a nice chat. Do you have any final words on our how to survive the Plandemic?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 1, stop watching the fucking news. Please, just stop it. No more news.
I agree 100%. It's all crap.
And I keep saying, you can tell how afraid somebody is of COVID. Did I say that right? Yeah. You can tell. Oh my God, why is this happening to me right now?
Because you're scared.
I'm scared to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's probably somebody watching that I don't want them to watch. You know what I'm saying? Should I say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway. Stop watching the
that
news,
was really
everybody.
Deep. That was really deep. Say it again.
Oh my God, what's happening to me right now? It's like I'm having a damn stroke.
Dude, the nanobots are getting to your head, man. Are you
I'm
sure
gonna
you
need-
didn't get the jab?
I'm going to need some of that
Graphene be gone.
graphene be gone.
Oh my God, you guys! We are coming up with an awesome skit for next week. We're gonna
Well,
put it up
we're coming
next
out with
Wednesday.
the product, and we want you guys to take
Yeah.
a look at it because it'll soon hit the shelves of
It's
Walmart.
a product. No, it won't. It'll never
And I
show
want
up
you to
anywhere.
keep an eye out for it because it's cheap. It's going to be like $3. That's all it takes. $3 for your health to be at maximum potential.
Well, we'll get rid of all the operating systems in your body.
Yeah,
That's
and it'll
the best
also
part.
cure your ED.
Yeah, we'll get out the graphene. We'll get out the Hydra. We'll get all of it with this great new product that we're gonna put on the market.
Remember when the vaccine called you?
Oh,
That one
yeah,
episode.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that was one of the greats, dude. Like, oh my God.
I'd really like to hear from the vaccine again. Do you think the vaccine will call in again?
Well, it depends if the vaccine's still in your body, which I'm sure he is. He or she, sorry. Or they, sorry.
Okay.
Them, sorry. You just don't know, Eric, all right? I'm not trying to get sued.
Okay. Who's gonna sue you?
Somebody will.
Somebody's
We're
gonna
in
sue you?
California. We're in California, baby. I don't like the way you wear that beanie. I'm gonna sue your punk ass.
Oh, dude, you know what? And that's the other thing that is driving me crazy. You know, all these people trying to get so hyper focused on
The
not-
dumbest shit.
the dumbest shit and not knocking people that, oh, hey, don't go after his race or his this or his how they identify themselves and all this other stuff. It's like, wait, I identify myself as somebody who doesn't identify themselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I identify myself as somebody who likes to poke fun at everybody and anything, including myself.
Well, then that brings up a funny thing. Like, so if somebody were to say, somebody who isn't vaccinated, can they say, hey, I'm trans vaccinated? That means I identify as somebody who is vaccinated.
Yeah, I identify as somebody who's vaccinated.
Me too. I'm vaccinated fully, but whatever, you know, right? What about somebody who isn't? Oh, right. You identify as somebody like me? Cool, man.
There you go. Makes sense to me.
Weird.
No.
Well, how about this vaccine caller? Does he want to call in?
I don't know.
Is he still listening?
We'll see what happens. But what else?
Okay, so
what's the other
number
way to
one,
survive?
stop watching the news
Stop
because
watching the news.
you can tell how much news somebody watches by how afraid of they are of COVID.
Right.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, they just, like any other fear shit that they put out there in the news.
Exactly.
What is it today? You know.
But I bet
the
they don't.
Taliban, Osama bin Laden.
I bet they haven't looked
domestic
up
terrorism,
the car crash deaths. You know how many people died of car crashes last year?
Oh yeah,
One too many, Eric.
yeah, agreed.
Like one too many.
Yeah.
Like record breaking. But nobody's like, oh my god. What the fuck? Everybody's just like, oh my god, this. Anyway.
Okay. What else?
Number 2. Take your vitamins. Take them all. And do your best to exercise. And stop using so much hand sanitizer.
Yeah, stay healthy. You need to have exposure to some microbes, okay? Now, if you get the coronavirus on your hands, okay, or whatever
Make sure
else,
you lick them and you lick somebody's face
Yeah,
and you
right.
touch
Yeah,
somebody's
exactly.
face. And
no, just wash your hands. But when you're putting all that sanitizer on there, too much of it, you're actually destroying your body's ability to adapt to all kinds of microbes and bacteria.
yeah. Think about like when you sent your kids back to school, right? Recently. And all of a sudden they're all getting sick. And you're like, oh my God, do they have COVID? No, relax. Maybe 1 or 2 will get COVID, but they'll be okay. But the rest of them probably just have like a little cold, a little flu. Why? Because they were inside the house the entire damn time for like the last year. So of course,
Yeah, so they
that's what happens.
intermingle and get their immune system built up.
Yeah, it's like you can't be like that parent that takes your kid out to the playground and then it's like, oh, you can't play with those other kids because they'll get you sick. That's the fucking point. You're not going to go out there after they're all gone and then disinfect the entire playground. No, let your kid touch those microbes, that bacteria. It needs it to survive. I mean, what's it going to do? When I don't even. Jesus.
Well, I think we've on so many levels lost track of the fact that we are all connected to the earth in so many ways, and it's in ways that we sometimes forget are important. Like interfacing with all the bacterias and funguses and all that stuff that's in the soil. It's in everything we eat. It's in everything we get our hands on and then touch our bodies with. It's it's important too. It's part of it.
Yeah, it's everywhere. And it's never going away. So when you hear somebody say, we're going to fully eradicate this, that, no.
Well,
Think again.
wasn't the Spanish flu the one that was so gnarly? I think it was in Chicago. I'd have to look it up, but the Spanish flu
is the one that
now-
killed like
it killed a lot.
20% of the population at one point.
That is now the common cold.
Yeah.
Variants of it.
Yeah. And you never get the same cold twice in your life. It's always different.
Yeah, it's a
Always.
mutation or it's a different.
You'll never get the
strain.
same one twice. Think about that shit.
It's pretty crazy. Well, you guys, hey, Mike on a Platter. Thanks for hanging out and listening to our opinions.
Our
on,
jabber, our jibber jabber.
How to survive this Plandemic. And Jorge, I'm really looking forward to next Wednesday when we put up our little Graphene Be Gone
Yes.
commercial.
Please
It's going to be so much
keep
fun.
an eye out for that commercial because that is a real product that we plan to bring to you. Why? Because we love you. Yes, it's true. We love you and we care about your health, and it will help you get through even the toughest moments of your life. Guaranteed, or your money back.
Wow, that was a great sales pitch. Poppy,
Sponsored by
Yeah, sponsored by this. Hey, you guys, if you
Sponsored
like
by El Torito.
if you want to subscribe, keep coming back. We got more coming. Hey, something really cool coming up. Probably at the end of December, we're gonna have a videographer and photographer, Clark McNulty, come in. He's gonna talk about his experience filming on the Wizard
Deadliest catch.
with the Hillstrand brothers. I think it was the Wizard. The Wizard is the Hillstrand brothers, right?
Ice Road Truckers?
No, Deadliest Catch, dude. Ice Road Truckers, fucker.
Ice Road Fishing?
So it'll be gnarly to hear those stories. You know, those dudes are fucking beasts. So that'll be rad to hear those stories and see what images he brings in and all that stuff. But again, like and subscribe. Keep us going, guys. We're gonna keep it real as long as we don't get kicked off.
We're going to keep it real and keep it stupid.
That's right. All you guys out there, don't take yourself too fucking seriously. Stop taking yourself so seriously. You know what? We all gotta have a laugh. We're all in this together. Even though we're being pushed around by a bunch of evil motherfuckers. Oh well. Hey, that's humanity.
That's life.
Right? What are you gonna do?
It's never ending.
Seriously. Peace out, you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you.
Catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, like real soon, dude.
Eric's looking for it. There it is, Eric.
Bye.